Good morning, everyone. This is Becky here at Aunt Beck's Creations, and we're going to do day 2. And what I've done today is I've got my Bic Crystal pen here, or Bic pen, and then I've pulled out these pens because they have colored ink. They're Pen Plus Gear gel ink pens. So if they get wet, they will run. The gel just doesn't stay. But I thought we'd do something that's fall oriented and then maybe add a little color with these, because I've got this nice yellow and this red, and then there's a gel black and a couple blues, and then kind of an aqua and a green. We might use the green, and then there's a purple and a black. So I don't know what I'll use out of those, but I thought I'd come on. I did go over my pumpkin from yesterday with a Sharpie just to, darken my lines and finish putting in the neurographic connection. But today we're just going to draw a simple little owl. So you can see my owl here. I'm going to kind of make him smaller on my page here, minus the hat. So I just start by putting like an upside down C at the top, and then we'll come out and give him a round bottom, and then do the same on this side, or as close as you can get. And then I just put like 3 little clawy feet. And then come down a ways here and put his wings on like that. And then I just do little C's for his breast feathers. And if you can see, I'm offsetting them. So one feather ends in the center of a previous one. My stomach's growling, so if you hear it, I'm sorry. My stomach has made me kind of mad overnight because it wouldn't let me sleep. Hi, JL. All right, then we're going to give him a beak. Go up, side down V, and then another V underneath, and that's all you need. And then we'll put a couple little nostrils, and then we'll bring his hooty eyes out from his, like this on this one. And then you need another band around, because they always have those like little feathers that it's almost like they outline their own eyes. And then we'll just give him some hooty eyes. And there you go. That's how you can do a little owl. So let's see if we can color him in with these kind of gel pens. I might do the background with this darker blue and just do kind of a lined. Let's get this ink started if we can. If these haven't dried up, that would be the pits if these have dried up. All right, let's see. And I know with gel pens, it's important to just gently work across, because you can't press down and make it come out any faster. So you just need to go slower so that the ink can flow. And I saw where Mary's using her glass dip pens, and everybody was saying, slow down, Mary, you can't use it like a regular pen. You have to slow down and let the ink flow out. So we'll just do kind of a cross-hatch background. That'll maybe make him look like he's popping out from it. One of the older cats that hangs out in the yard that came from next door has gone MIA. I don't know if they have it inside the house again and are actually taking care of him, or if something has happened to him. So we're thinking about little Yoda this morning, hoping he's okay, he or she. I know the cat's name is Yoda because they told me, but I haven't seen him. He's the one I used to call Fluffy Butt until I found out what his name was. All right, I'm going to do it this other way now, and I'll turn it. You got to get the angle right here. There we go. And these little videos I'm doing for Inktober aren't going to be very long. So as soon as I get done goofing around with this owl, I'm going to go off and do my own thing. I've started quilting on the little baby quilts that I've put together. So I might work on that some this morning. I'm actually covering up the numbers for the days because that really doesn't matter. Now, Janet Nash recommended I do a mug rug with a cup sitting on it with something hot. I've been thinking some autumn leaves would be nice in a block. Maybe just an autumn tree with different leaves on it. All right. Now I know I want his little claws to be this yellow color. Let me see if I can get it started. I think I'll just use it like a coloring crayon. I could do a hay wagon, a cider press, an apple cider press. I guess I should make a list. Let's see. Let's do his eyes yellow too. I wish I had a brown in this these gel pens, but I don't. This is the only real yellow I have. And it's turning out more orange than yellow. Yesterday I went out to get the mail, and there was all this really black smoke coming up from the next neighborhood over in Broad Acres. And then I heard all the sirens, and somebody lost their house. And Scott said when he got on Airport Boulevard and was headed this way, he could see the smoke. And then as he was coming down Taylor Road, he could see the flames shooting up above the trees. So it was a bad fire. They probably lost everything. No word if anybody was home, or, if they were going to arrive home and not have a home. It was bad. Those houses were all built right after World War II. They were meant to house the, sailors and seamen and officers and, you know, people coming back home from military. The black doesn't seem to be working. No matter what I do. This is what happens when you don't use your stuff. All right, so I'm going to do some of his feathers in purple if I can get purple to work. There it goes. So I'm going to just make little lines. Here. I have a sweater on and it's getting too hot. Maybe we'll with some purple. Make him a colorful owl. Oh, I gotta lose the sweater. Woo! It's hot. I should have skipped one. That's okay. It's a done deal now. This is a very cartoony owl because he's going to have colored feathers. But that's okay. You can use different colors. Kids do all the time. I think we forget how to play and just, you know, be childlike. I used to get picked on horribly by my uncle. And I just got tired of that, so I don't communicate with that negativity. Thank you very much. Just because somebody's related doesn't mean they deserve a place in a life, because we only get one life. And if somebody's, you know, misused you in any way, just walk away. That would be my suggestion. Just walk away from that crazy. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to bring in some more yellow here. I'm going to have a crazy colored owl, and that's okay. So let's see. We can make his wings look cool. This is a very oddly colored owl, but he's living his best life. On my little chart of autumn. It's okay. He's living his best life. He can be as crazy looking as he wants. Some people are just meant to be peacocks, even when they're owls. Some people never learn to quit playing, which is good for them. I think there's a cricket trying to come in the house. Let me close the door. Sorry, guys. Oh, gosh. Everybody slept in today. And that's okay. I wish I could have. I was sleeping good when the alarm went off. Kind of looking forward to the day Scott can retire. But when you marry a younger wife and you're carrying her on your insurance, you have to work longer because you got to wait for her to catch up so she can get Medicaid and Social Security. If you're paying for her, insurance and stuff. And Howard's having a fit because I closed the door. Do you want to come back in? Yeah? Okay. You are such a big baby. So my goofy owl is here. Let's just color in the very bottom here with some red. This poor owl. He's seen better days. I don't have a lot of color choices. My poor little owl. The most important thing is we're playing with some ink. Oh well, he is what he is. And then if I could get this black to work. I think the black is going to hit the trash. Yep, trash time for the black. Now I'm going to go back over my black lines. Hi, Heather. Pop in hellos, she says. All right, so if I bring the black lines back. color in his hootie owl parts. So I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. I'll decide on something. So if you're playing with the Inktober, are you doing the prompts or are you doing your own thing like me? I think everybody just gets involved and plays with ink when October comes around. I'm sure there's some people, there's an actual list for Inktober. Oh, that hurt my back. So let's go ahead and make these lines a little darker here. So there's my crazy hootie owl. So that's my Inktober for the 2nd of October. And I will see some of you guys later today in Craft and Chat. And yep, do what you want when you want. That's a good idea. I'm rebelling too. I have enough lists in my life. I don't need any more. So I will see you later. Bye, later, Gator.